Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Media Wakeup. Today is Friday, September 20th, 2019. And here is your rundown of the entertainment, tech, and media biz stories to know as you start your day.
Well, that's cool, baby. I mean, you know how it is, rockin' and rollin' and whatnot.
Today's Wake Up brought to you, as always, by Devotion Coffee. The freshest coffee you'll have today. The beans are FedExed up to Devotion's Brooklyn home every week, sourced from small producers in the mountains of Colombia. So when you visit one of their 4 New York City locations, you're only drinking the freshest coffee possible, often within 2 weeks of it being picked off the tree in Colombia. And if you're not in NYC, they have a subscription program where you can get as many bags as you want shipped to you each month as often as you want, weekly, every third week, whatever your coffee drinking habits require. Go to devotion.com/mediawakeup and get 10% off your first shipment today. That's on us. They're really on Devotion. And if you're in New York, go check them out at one of their 4 locations, 2 in the East 20s in Manhattan, 1 in Williamsburg, that's their headquarters, and another in downtown Brooklyn. That's DEVOCION.com/mediawakeup. Check it out today. And now, here are this morning's top stories. Today is Global Climate Change Walkout Day, or I think it's officially called the Climate Change Strike. It's taking place in advance of the Climate Action Summit at the UN on Monday. Now, why is this a media story? Well, Amazon is expected to have over 1,500 of its employees walk out, the first walkout in its history. So Amazon announced a pledge this morning to be carbon neutral in 20 years. However, in the present, they're also purchasing 100,000 electric-powered vans, which they'll start using in 2 years. Though remember, they contract out many Amazon deliveries to third-party companies who bring the actual packages to your door, presumably using gas-powered vans. So, yeah. Amazon also has pledged to make their facilities run on 100% renewable energy sources in 10 years and to invest $100 million in reforestation efforts in partnership with the Nature Conservancy. Just as a reminder, Amazon made $11.2 billion in profits in 1 year last year. Getting back to the walkout, the employees are demanding that Amazon be carbon neutral much earlier than in today's plan. They want to see it by 2030, and for the company to also stop donating to politicians who deny climate change is like a thing. Larger picture, the 1,500 employees are a very small part of the roughly 600,000 people that Amazon employs worldwide. And this is just a one-day, quote, strike, with Amazon not really accountable to any of their employees' demands. But hey, it's keeping a spotlight on the problems, and Amazon is at least setting an example of what companies can start doing. YouTube has pissed off a lot of teens and 20-somethings today, announcing they're revising their verified account system, according to the New York Times. As of next month, only well-known channels with large followings will get verified, which sounds a bit vague, but the channel must now not only be from the stated creator themselves, but whoever is doing the channel must have a presence or recognized existence outside of the YouTube platform to be verified going forward. Basically sounds like there's probably some underlying advertising revenue rationale for the move. But bottom line, this does mean that several current verified accounts, some with 1 million or a couple million subscribers, will now be unverified. It will likely affect the priority those accounts get in searches and also deprioritize their comments on other videos, as well as possibly affect the levels of advertising money they can make on the platform. Now let's move on to some media bites. We'll kick off in TV with the Fox TV network making a series order for a half-hour comedy starring Mayim Bialik and executive produced by Bialik and Jim Parsons for the fall 2020 TV season, according to Deadline. The series, entitled Miranda, is based on a hit BBC sitcom about a woman who takes the money her parents were going to spend on her wedding and opens a cat cafe in Louisville, Kentucky instead. Fox Searchlight is extending its relationship with Wes Anderson, which oddly brings Wes back into the Disney fold in the bigger picture. According to Variety, Searchlight has acquired his next film called Hookers and Blow. Just kidding. It's entitled The French Dispatch and stars Benicio del Toro, Frances McDormand, Jeffrey Wright, and a whole bunch of other unknown actors. I'm not sure my sarcasm came across there. Oh, and yes, Bill Murray and Owen Wilson, of course. It will be released sometime in 2020. Ad Age reports that Time magazine, is that what we still call that? Anyway, they're expanding their successful annual Time 100 event to be more of a year-round brand, and let's face it, moneymaker. So there now will be events and lists like the Time 100 Health, Time 100 Next, etc., in a bid to diversify and expand their revenue. I'm personally looking forward to my Time 100 podcast invite. Thanks, guys. Ad Age also reports that Facebook is rolling out new ad formats that you'll likely be seeing in your feed very soon. They're looking to make their advertising more engaging, novel concept, to instead be formats like games, polls, or augmented reality, where, say, instead of just posting a pic for lipstick, the ad would use augmented reality so you could put your camera on yourself and see what the lipstick shade would look like on you.
Oh, it looks good on you, though.
Which is great because we really don't have enough people on the subway already looking like jackasses posing for their cameras. On the executive floor, New York Film Festival director Kent Jones will be stepping down after this year's festival, his 7th. The festival kicks off 1 week from today with the highly anticipated premiere of Scorsese's The Irishman. NBC's lifestyle cable network group, mainly Bravo, Oxygen, and E, is laying off 5% of its staff. Most of the big attrition seems to have taken place at E, with some functions there now being integrated into the Bravo team. The most top-level departure being E's EVP of Development and Production, Amy Introcaso Davis. Her boss, former E president Adam Stotsky, already announced he was departing last week, and neither of their positions are being replaced. Elsewhere in the NBCU kingdom, Katie Hochmeyer, a producer of The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, got a nice promotion yesterday, becoming Exec VP of Late Night Programming at NBC, where she will oversee all 3 of their late night shows. Congrats, Katie. Beau Willimon has been re-elected president of the Writers Guild East. He ran unopposed. LinkedIn CMO Shannon Brayton is leaving the company at the end of the year, according to Adweek. No immediate destination was given. In theaters this weekend, Brad Pitt's astronaut movie, Ad Astra, leads the way as Disney hopes this is the Fox-inherited title that starts to turn the tide of bad box office performances Fox movies have had since being acquired by Disney. The Downton Abbey movie hits theaters from Focus Features, and Rambo: Last Blood rounds out the new release trio, that one from Lionsgate. And hopefully ticket buyers for those last 2 films do not go into the wrong theater.
I've lived in a world of death.
Oh, here we go. Will you have enough cliches to get you through the visit?
For your home viewing pleasure, the Emmys are of course this Sunday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. And Between Two Ferns, the movie, debuts on Netflix today.
My guest today is Matthew McConaughey.
Good to be here, Zach.
Of all the things you can win an Oscar for, how surprised are you that you won one for acting?
And finally, for all of you who like working through glitches on your iPhones, remember Apple's new iOS 13 is out today, along with the arrival of the latest iPhones in stores. Phones where you can enjoy this song on your Apple Music or Spotify accounts.
I do my hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Okay, yeah, that was just a blatant excuse to play some Lizzo. But hey, you gotta start your weekend right. That's a wrap for today. Remember, you can subscribe to our email at facebook.com/The Media Wakeup if you want to get links to any or all stories mentioned here. Here's to a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you on Monday.
'Cause